Hey, yo, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Hope y'all are doing well on today's Friday morning or afternoon, or possibly evening from wherever you guys are tuning by. Welcome to another live stream, you guys. I hope y'all days is going good because I know it is a bloodbath out here, and some of y'all are struggling. So I actually am a little bit more prepared than usual. I got my little notebook here. I got all my notes out. Man, today's been a busy morning. My mind's all over the place, but in a way, being on here, being on YouTube kind of settles the nerves, ironically. I used to be real nervous about doing these live streams back in the day, but I'm really finding a lot more enjoyment now. I love talking to you guys. I love seeing the squad up in here. So, I don't think we've done a live this early before since like AMC stuff. So I'm curious to see what the turnout may be, but I know that there's a lot of people right now looking for answers. Brian, is this the end of the market? Brian, your last video said it was going to be a recovery, but we're not seeing the recovery yet. All right, we're going to cover so much in this video, a lot of important things. So whether you're watching this live right now or you're watching a replay of this, just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, first things first, you guys, before I get started, this live was sponsored by Crypto.com. They reached out. They said, hey, yo, Brian, you popping off. We trying to get in on some of that action. You guys know I've been using Crypto.com for as long as I remember, since I was in community college when I first got introduced into crypto. So you guys can check out Crypto.com. Link down below. $25. Use code JUNG if you want. All right. So I got a whole thing scripted out here. Just some bullet points that we need to touch. Like I said, there's a lot going on today. Let me start with the announcements. Then we'll go into some funny memes because who doesn't like funny memes? We'll do a crypto market analysis, and then we'll talk about some crypto news, and then we'll go over some conspiracy theories of crypto, because that's what is everybody's talking about. Conspiracy, it's going to go down. All right, man. All this FUD, guys. Come on. My subscribers know better than that. All right, so first of all, thank you all so much for 700,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. 700 mother jungies all around the world have subscribed to this channel. That's crazy. If you guys didn't know, if you guys are new to the channel, I never started YouTube on the intention that I would ever get to this level here. I never intended to be a YouTuber at all. I actually wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. I was pretty lost at one point. I just played sports, and I always knew that, hey, I'm competitive. I love being good at whatever I do, and YouTube just happened to be one of those things. So I really feel like YouTube is one of the most time-consuming and intensive goals I've ever set for myself. This stuff is 24/7. You got to learn a lot of new skills, and you got to be up to date, but it has been the most rewarding out of all the obstacles and milestones I've had in my journey. So if you're watching this, I just want to say y'all are a real one right now. I truly, truly appreciate every single one of you. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning by. All right. Now, enough of that. What else we got on our announcement? Let me first look at the chat and see what y'all are doing. Chat, let me know where you guys are from. What area are y'all from, chat? Let me know. Y'all from the US, the UK, Canada? Because surprisingly, 80% to 90% of my viewers used to be from the US. Now it has changed. It's about 40 to 50% US, and everyone else is international. And if y'all are part of my inner circle and you are inside of this live stream, much special love to y'all. All right, much special love to y'all. Okay, Justin says, I waited all morning to join Inner Circle 2.0. I heard 10:30, didn't realize it was PM. Keep it up, man. Can't wait to join you. Yeah, it's 10:30 PM Eastern time. I got to do a morning drop one of these days because everyone from around the world who cries to join, what the heck? Who tries to join, sometimes just the nighttime ends up being like 3 or 4 a.m. in different parts of the world. So we done a lot of evening drops. I will do a morning drop too, just to make sure that all my international folks are in here. Hey, so we got some people from Korea. We got some people from North Korea. Let me know how the food is over there. All right, Ohio, UK, Egypt, Pakistan. Australia, Scotland, Morocco. What's going on, my guys? Kentucky, India, Morocco. All right, Philippines, LA. What's going on? Anyone from Miami? We're going to be in Miami in a little bit. That's actually something I wanted to talk about. So in approximately a week and a half to 2 weeks, I will be in Miami with some other creators, some of my really good friends, and I'm super excited for this trip. It's the first trip that I've taken since the entire start of this pandemic, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm getting my second little, y'all know what that is. I'm getting that in I think it's on Thursday. So, people are telling me that it knocks them out the next day. I hope that's not the case because this is 3 days before I have to travel, and I want to make sure that I'm pre-recorded and that if I didn't even talk about leaving on YouTube, I want myself to be so pre-recorded that no one even notices that I'm online. So I was going to make videos where it's two scenarios. Bitcoin either goes up or Bitcoin goes down, and I just push the publishing on whichever one it is. So I think what I'm going to plan to do is I bought another external mic. I'm going to do live streams in my hotel room for maybe 30 minutes to an hour while I'm there because we've been so consistent. And every time I miss 1 or 2 days, people start DMing me and saying, yo, Brian, where you at, man? I don't know what to do. I'm going to panic so without you. And I don't want people to do that. I want to look out for you guys. So while I'm on vacation, even though it's considered a work trip, a networking, a little mastermind and meeting up with some of my inner circle Patreon members, man, I will make sure that I somehow get content out, and I'll be vlogging it too. So if you guys are curious on what a day in the life of Brian Jung is like, I'll vlog stuff. I love vlogging stuff. I just never do because I'm literally sitting in my office here, grinding, working all the time. There's nothing to vlog. Nothing. I just sit here. I could do a time lapse and that would be the video. Going on vacation though, super excited. Bitcoin Conference 2021. You guys can check that out down below in the description. I'm not getting a kickback or anything from that link. They offered me and I was like, you know what? Is there any way I can reduce the kickback so my audience gets more? So my link will give you 15% off. Other people, if they have the link, if they somehow get approved, they'll only give you 10% off. So check that out if you guys want to join. The price tickets are going up. If you don't, if it's too expensive and it's, we're eating ramen noodles out here right now, that's completely okay. On top of that, you guys, I checked my crypto portfolio this morning. This is something I usually save for my inner circle members, but I figure I might as well just show you guys on stream just how much we hurting out here because it's hurting a little bit. We hurting a little bit out here. So chat, guess how much we're down this morning. Guess how much I'm down this week on my crypto portfolio. Just guess. All right. When I say y'all are hurting and I'm hurting more, I don't joke about that. So let me know. $10, $100, $50. Let me know. Let me know. So I got to wait for the chat to load in. You know how YouTube be. There's a little bit of lag right here. Okay, some people think I'm down 60, 80. Close. Wow. Actually, y'all are 50, 70. Wow. How y'all know this? Yeah, we're down. All right. Oh, that's not it. We are down for the portfolio. We are down $73,000 this week. Your boy is down $73,000 in a single week. No, I'm playing. Dude, guys, don't worry. It's fine. It's literally fine. I'm telling you. I pull it back to the 1 month. We're still up in the green 16% or $25,000, right? People, I know when you see a red portfolio and you see the money going down, you want to freak out and you want to say, man, I knew it was too good to be true. I should have gone out here. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of FUD going on right now. And if you guys are one of the people that are in the same situation where your crypto portfolio has gone down quite a bit, trust me, we'll be going over everything you need to know in this video. Now, before we get started in this live stream, like always, I'm not a financial advisor. I had to get this mug right here. Not a financial advisor. Don't sue me. Got this on Etsy. Everything I say here is for what? Everything I say here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. If you guys love this content, don't forget to drop a like on this video right here. Don't forget to subscribe. We are on the pathway to 1 million subscribers. Once that happens, we're going to do something crazy. I haven't figured out how crazy or what exactly we're going to do, but we're going to do something crazy. So make sure you guys join the Jungle Nation and stay tuned. Alrighty, so we covered most of that. Bitcoin schedule. Inner Circle, 10:30 p.m. tonight, opening up a little bit of spots there. Thank you for the 700K subs. Let's get started with some memes. Today's a freaking bloody red market too, so might as well start with a little bit of laughs, with a little bit of memes. And guys, we're at 889 likes. Might as well just round that up to 1,000. And if we're at 1,000, like, you don't want to be like a number one spot. You want to be like number two, so maybe 2,000 likes. Maybe that's a good goal for today. We'll start with that, y'all. Go ahead and smash that like button down below. And let me move my laptop out so the screen not shaking and distracting some of y'all right here. Yeah. I know the crash is much. I know. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, Billy. All right. Buy the dip or not to. We'll talk about that. All right. So let me... figure this out real quick. Drop the mic down below. And we'll start with the memes. Who doesn't love memes? All right, guys. So here's our Inner Circle group. We got the memes of the day. Shout out to all my Inner Circle members. My friend who finally got into crypto. Me who joined in 2017. Me who dollar cost averaged Ethereum at 4K and 1.8K. And then the FOMO. F them Bitcoiners, Elon Musk with the gray. Dude, check out those mountains. Sees the downward projection of crypto. And this is the old Brian Jung emoji. We always got to touch a little bit of that. Kind of thinks Snoop Dogg is in Inner Circle. He just threw this up. Yo, we got some celebrities in our Inner Circle. We have some active NBA players with almost 1 million followers on Instagram. I get verified blue check people DMing me. I'm like, y'all are DMing me? Me? Brian Young Jung, the kid from Maryland, the nobody. Shoot, it's crazy nowadays, man. Anyways, yeah, we got some funny memes. Crypto experts going back to their old job. Nobody talked to me. I wasn't planning on being here. I was supposed to be a millionaire. Buys Bitcoin at 64K. Hi, Wells Fargo. I had an unauthorized charge from Coinbase. The replies under Elon's tweet, to the moon, McDonald's hat. All right, this one's funny. All right, so this is just part of our Inner Circle. The memes have been crazy funny. This one of baby Elon and a girl. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we got to start off the morning with some positive vibes. Y'all know what I'm saying, my people. We can't just be going off these negative energy that the entire manipulation FUD wants all of us regular people to think. So, you know, you got to start off with a little bit of that, a little bit of this. You know what I'm saying, guys? All right. Anyways, let's talk about the coin market cap. Let's talk about how the market is looking today, because in the morning, we didn't see this type of dump. This actually happened very quickly within the past hour or so. Let's get into it. Let's pull this up. Brian Young Jung is about to pull up the facts, so I hope y'all are paying attention. I hope y'all are ready to encounter the truth. All right, so by the way, if you're freaking out, you don't know what to do, don't sell. Not financial advice, but you don't want to sell during this time. This is where opportunities are made. And let me start by saying this type of rant right here, right? Okay. It is very difficult for whales to make money in a bullish market that we've had for the past few months. When the market keeps going up and the overall sentiment is just euphoria over and over and over again. I mentioned this so many times on my videos, but opportunity comes about when there is more volatility in the market. Now, the question is this volatility artificial? Yes, it is. It's 100%. It's manipulation at its finest. We'll talk about like the tinfoil hat theories and everything we're seeing on Reddit with the 4chan, adding that to the list of now my next daily news source, apparently, because this prediction has been stupid spot on, which is terrifying at the same time. Yeah, there's a lot. Anyways, what I want to say is there's a lot of theories right now that whales are manipulating this dip and they're able to create extra FUD in the market, and they have ties with all the large crypto news outlets and all the agencies and even China's government restating that, oh, Bitcoin, you can't use cryptocurrency. First of all, with China saying that, I don't even get how that's... I understand that freaks the average person out, and then like CNN will grab it and be like, all right, this is terrible news, man. Everyone freak out. Bitcoin's not the move. But whenever I hear institutions like the IRS saying, all right, Bitcoin's taxed. Cryptocurrency after 10K, it's taxed. China saying, hey, just a reminder, crypto, y'all aren't supposed to use it. That's good news because it just shows how scared these institutions are, right? We're getting more and more news all the time how they're actually considering this even more because it's such a strong opposition to what we know the world as using regular fiat. So take that into consideration. There are going to be two types of people in the situation. There are going to be the losers and there are going to be the winners, just like in any game, okay? Game theory right here. You can't keep looking at what's happening just like one step ahead of us. You got to think 2, 3, try to think 4 steps. If any of y'all play chess, like here, the non-grandmaster. I did win a second grade chess trophy though. Very proud of it. Somewhere in my house. Got a couple medals too for participation. So this was definitely one of those moments where you got to realize, don't get caught up in your emotions. I'm not going to be staring at my coin app and being like, dang, 70 grand, I'm down. That's a new Mustang. That's a new vet right there, man. I don't think that way because that's not how it is. That's all temporary right now. And I feel like people just don't really understand that. People are just so occupied with the dips that we're having right now. It's like, dude, it's okay to go out. This is why on the red days, you know what I like to do? I like to take a step away from the computer. I will go back to it, but I go for a walk. I go to the gym. I take my mind off things. And before you know it, the market goes back up. So here we are with the cryptocurrency market for today, right? It is down 11.48%. $1.63 trillion is the global crypto market cap. We are seeing a lot of information, a lot of FUD today, especially. I thought we bottomed out 2 days ago, but I was wrong. It looks like we're going to keep doing it until they can shake out and trade the amount of hands that are holding these positions. So I talked about this yesterday's video too. If you guys have not watched that, make sure you watch it at some point today because there was a lot of knowledge bombs dropped in there. But something I did want to talk about was the movement, okay? Weak hands to strong hands. What is this? Whenever cryptocurrency's price fluctuates, it's moving over from what we call weak hands, paper handers, people who sell when they panic, to someone who is entering these positions at I would say, later time and date with more stronger diamond hands. Now, why is this important? Why is this good? Isn't this like common sense, B? Here's what you got to know. When this happens, we're setting up a brand new foundation for the market. When people who just got into this with paper hands let go of their investments, and then large institutions that are holding this for 5 to 10 years scoop it up for 30, 35K, 36K, 37K right now as the market price, they are planning to hold this for the next bull run. People are buying cryptocurrencies knowing and expecting this price to fluctuate and go up to the upside. So you got to realize in situations like this, when the entire world and the sentiment is down, this is the buying opportunity. This is how you get in early. Now, there's two ways that this is going to go. We're going to trade sideways, and then we're going to start to go back down towards the down, okay, and maybe go as low as 20K. That's what I see. Or the next possible opportunity. Sorry, I'm talking more faster than my brain's like working right now. The next possible opportunity, which I believe has a stronger chance of actually happening, is for us to have these dips. Whales start scooping it up. People start buying in. The hands get switched, and then we have the next tremendous bull run off the incredible foundation that we've built. So you have to keep in mind, right now, even though the sentiment is down, even though everyone's freaking out, even in just like forums that I'm seeing, and even in the comment section, it's like, yo, what do I do? Do I panic sell? The easiest thing for you to do in situations like this is to hold your investments. I will rarely let go of an investment if it's in the negative, unless there's some type of strategy or real dire meaning behind it, other than trying to recoup your losses. Right now, if you have money sitting on the sideline, if you have ammunition, I see this as another great buying opportunity. Anything 40% off in the last week, you can't really beat that. Binance coin is down 47%. So you got to think about it like this. Think about it just as a fire sale. Think about it. If you're going Black Friday shopping, there are going to be deals that open up, and you want to capitalize on those times. So Bitcoin, Ethereum down 10%, Ethereum down 16% from that all-time high. Man, if 5K was a target this month, we're definitely going to miss that target, but it doesn't mean we're not going to hit it by the end of this year or even sometime closer or sooner to that. So make sure that you guys keep an open book on what may happen in the future. This is all very, very temporary stuff. And I'm telling you, as soon as this dip gets scooped up, you're going to be regretting not buying into this earlier. Now, do your own research and do not make these trades with debt, and make sure that you always have firepower. Make sure you always got that ammunition sitting on the sideline for times like this. So let's go over some cryptocurrencies that I'm personally looking out for. We're going to talk about the DeFi space and some I believe right now are absolute steals, which I posted in my private inner circle group today as well. But I'll be sharing with you some of those coins that I mentioned in there in this live stream. Now, before we get started, let me make sure I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry if I missed any super chats or anything like that while I've been popping off. I think we're good. I don't think I missed anything. All right. Yep, I did hit 700,000 subscribers, my people. Thank you so much for that. That is absolutely amazing. And IRC, YOLO Live saying, what about Solana? This dip is going to... Boy, no boy. If I got any FUDs in this chat, anybody promoting that negativity, if I got mods in here, hit them with the boot right in the booty hole. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get back into this video. This stream is now been on for how long? How long have you been on for? 20 minutes or so. All right, sweet. We are right on track. All right, guys. Okay. I want to start with this conspiracy theory stuff first, right? So this is a Reddit post. If you guys have not yet heard about this, make sure you pay very close attention because it's kind of freaky, to be honest. And, you know, I don't like sharing this type of news because I don't like the conspiracy stuff. I just like the facts. I like the fundamentals. And when it comes to these cryptocurrencies, nothing has changed. All this FUD has just come out of nowhere and people are freaking out saying it's the end of the bull market. And it's like, dude, nothing has changed. Elon Musk made a couple tweets. We heard China coming out with their news. We heard Binance getting investigated. And then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. Like, we're just getting all this amplification of all this FUD. And it's like, you really think this is normal? You really think that this is natural? You don't think that there's any type of play out here where whales who have large ties and networking with institutions that have held large positions with cryptocurrencies, you don't think that they're going to want a market reset? You don't think that they're going to want to buy in at a lower price? You don't think that they're going to try to wipe the people out time and time again that we've seen in other markets too, even in the stock market? So with cryptocurrency as being as early as it is, you got to realize, like, this is going to happen. This is what we're going to see. And if you are in this for the long run, you got to hold on to your seats. You can't freak out. You got to make sure that you just stay strapped in for the ride. All right. All right. So let's talk about this. Let me zoom in my screen just a little bit so you guys are getting the best viewing experience, because my people out here are going to get the A1 cinematic 1080p viewing experience for these crypto videos. So thank you so much for tuning by. Love y'all. Back into the video. Insider of large Chinese firm predicted Bitcoin's crash on 4chan to $30,000 and bounce at 1 p.m. UTC 12 hours before it happened. Insider of large Chinese firm predicted Bitcoin's crash on 4chan to 30,000 and bounce before. All right, that's the title. Y'all crazy out here rewording it, making me use my energy and my people's valuable time. So here's what it says. Hey guys, Insider here. For those of you who are, for those of you that are not busy, Momo Bobo LARPing and paying attention, there will be another announcement from China soon. Picture is semi-related. Can't tell you guys what firm I work for, but it's massive and it's working with the PRC. The purpose of today's press release, alongside all the FUD posting, is to get BTC as low as it can get before 7 a.m. UCT. PRC, if you don't know what that is, I believe it's People's Republic of China, or Peeps Republic of China, or Pineapple Republic Kambunga. First, there will be a coordinated sell-off to drop the prices below a certain threshold and liquidate one certain stakeholder. Can't say outright. People are estimating this to be Justin Sun. I don't know how accurate that is, and that would be wild if that's the case. That's just what I've been hearing from my inner circle. So, you know, with conspiracy theories, I don't like talking about it, but, you know, it's fun sometimes, right? If someone can predict some of these things. Now, there was another post last night, another anonymous user. We found out that it was just another anonymous user, not this anonymous user. So we'll say Billy Bob Joe predicted this one, and then we had Billy Jane Joe who tried to act like Billy Bob Joe, but it wasn't the case. They're predicting that we're going to see another sell-off to 20 to 25K, and that is what I believe additional FUD in the market, right? So when you're trying to make money in the crypto market, first of all, you can make money easily in a bull market. That's what we've all been doing. But you can also make money in a bear market, or you can make money when prices go down like crazy. So that's called shorting. That's called leveraging. That's called using futures. There's a lot of different items at your disposal. Once you move over from like a beginner investor and you get into the contracts and you start to learn more, then you'll be like, all right, I see what it's all about. There's no need in mentioning that on my channel because a large majority of my viewers are still new, and you can still make a lot of money without having to mess around with futures, putting yourself in further debt and hoping that, I don't know, some of these contracts may go up in a volatile market like this. So right now it seems like the consensus is 50-50, right? Some people are thinking this is going to go down even further. I'm not going to buy in right now. I'm going to buy in when it's lower. Or people are thinking, oh, it's going to go even higher. But we also think it's going to trade sideways for a little bit. I think the latter of that is correct. I think it's the second option. I think we're going to trade sideways. We could see 20, 25,000. I don't think we're going to hit $70,000 to the moon in the next few weeks. I think we're going to have a little bit of sideways movement. And this is because there is enough FUD right now, and we can't predict what the whales and institutions are going to be doing there during these times. Ooh, my posture. Let me fix my posture out here. So you got to realize a lot of this is still up in the air, but for the most part, if you realize crypto, it's here to stay. Nothing has changed. Nothing really has changed, you guys. And the market sentiment of now compared to where it was 2 weeks ago, where prices were at all-time highs, like except Bitcoin, which was trading sideways, like Ethereum, for example. Ethereum's founder wasn't caught, like doing drugs or something stupid, and like it compromised the entire integrity of the project. Like, Ethereum has been doing good. It's been right on track. NFTs are making a comeback. DeFi products, the total value locked right now has been going down, but for the most part, it's still a revolutionary space. The only thing that I can think of right now is that some institution, some entity, or some large whale with his other large buddy whales, they want to drive this down right now. They want to create that fear, and it may be because they want to reload back up. They want to switch the hands on these positions, and they're waiting for this to go up on a green ride. So do I believe that it's going to go up? Do I believe that we're going to have a solid market recovery? And the answer to this is bum-ba-da-bum. After this ad, which I don't have an ad because we're live. Yes, guys, I believe we're going to have a green market recovery. Now, I'm not a guru. I don't got a crystal ball, but I'm still very optimistic of where we're at right now. This is literally, I don't even want to call this a speed bump anymore. This is more of like a pothole, like a very deep pothole. But the construction workers are going to come and fill this. We're going to drive around this pothole. We're going to get to the other side. So just stay tuned and don't freak out during these times, because I know how hard that is. If you guys have the chance, find people in your real life that are into crypto, or join a community of other crypto enthusiasts, and make sure that you're able to stay level-headed, because it's so easy if you're trading by yourself and you don't have too many friends in real life that can relate with you on this, which was me for a long time. A lot of my friends are not into crypto in real life. A lot of them don't really care about it too much. So it helps a lot when you have a tribe of people that you can lean back on and be like, hey, today the market's down, and I'll be honest, like, I'm feeling sick. I'm feeling down. I'm not feeling as happy today. You got to have these people in your circle where they can tell you, hey, look, Jim, nothing has changed. You got to hold the course. You got to hold the line. You got to keep them diamond hands. And diamond hands is a term that really got popular from like the whole AMC GME Wall Street movement. And let me tell you this, do I regret still diamond handing my AMC, which I've held? So my initial price target for AMC, which I bought into, was like $3, $4. It was at $14 2 days ago. I've been diamond handing that for a long time. I've been averaging more into that position. If I did not diamond hand my position, I would actually have made more money off the swings. That's for a fact right there. Does that mean you should be doing the same thing with crypto? Not at all. I think each market is very different. Each stock, each company, each crypto, each project, each protocol, they're all very, very different. But I will say, like, my biggest lesson as an investor is people are going to shame you if you have quote unquote paper hands and you don't have diamond hands. And I'm going to say this, like, dude, don't don't get like internet bullied out here by those people telling you got to do one thing or another thing with your investment. Like, screw that, man. Do what makes sense for you. People say diamond hands because generally that will save you more money. But when people are saying diamond hands because they're the ones that are holding the bag at $60,000, $50,000 for something like Bitcoin, or they're holding AMC at $20, that's when it's like they're not doing it out of your best interest. They're not telling you diamond hands for you. They're telling it so that the price goes back up for them, right? You got to realize what the intention here is behind with certain people. So for me, I don't really have any intention. I just want you guys to make money during this bull market or this bear run. If that even happens too, there are ways to make money in that. I'll teach you everything that you need to know. For the most part, if you guys sell your investment because you can't handle it, I'm not going to shame you and say that's messed up. I'm going to say you should hold it during times like this, because I'm telling you, if you wait just a little bit, there's a good chance that we're going to see another increase in the price, and that's when you can start averaging your investment out. But right now, during these times, if you are stressing out about your investment and you really need the money, you got a family to take care of, do what you got to do first, but make sure the biggest thing is you just learn your lesson, right? You got to make sure that you really learn your lesson and that you have that exit strategy. And maybe in the future, if you do enter these positions, maybe in a week or two from now, I don't think these sales are still going to happen, but we'll see. If you do enter, you can set up other exit strategy contingency plans, which I literally made a full dedicated video on YouTube talking about, all the way going from dollar cost averaging out, using other people's, or not other people's, using investments that you've had, taking stop losses, taking limits, knowing how those trigger, what you should do, taking percentages off the table. So if you guys actually want to learn more about that, because I'm getting a lot of people saying, Brian, how come you don't like put together a course or anything? The reason I don't is because all of my content is on YouTube. The issue is they're spread out on like 5 to 6 hours worth of content. So a company actually reached out to me, and it was like an invite only company. It's very selective. And they said, Brian, we know that you have a lot of good free content. We know that people are trying to learn more about you and not sit through all this. And we know that you have a large international following too. And people are always asking me, Brian, can you get like subtitles on these videos? I'm from Korea. I'm from Europe, like Germany, like different places. So I'm working with a company right now, you guys. They're called Retrieve, and they're pretty much able to put all of my content together. Now, this is listed in the description. Do not buy this right now. Do not buy it. The $100 right now is not worth the price, in my opinion, because all this is free. I'm going to get them to do a discount for everyone. We're going to do something much lower than this, maybe 50, maybe 75% off, maybe give a couple of these guides away for free. But pretty much what they did was they went through all of my videos, found like the key points. So you don't have to sit through 6 hours of content. And they pretty much organized it into this one format here, where if you pay 10, 20 bucks or something, you get all access to it. So you could sit through maybe 30 minutes of the most important content, and then you can go from being a complete noob or novice into an intermediate trader, knowing everything about the crypto space up until this point. So knowing how to invest your first $100, which cryptos to pick, how to pick a cryptocurrency, how to do research on cryptocurrency, how to plan an exit strategy, what is blockchain, like basic, easy stuff like that. So we're going to have that rolling soon. You guys just stay prepared for it, but do not buy it at this price right now. It's set up, but don't buy it. I'll make like future discounts or something, because I really don't need that from you guys. And we're going to be having a special promotion. So stay tuned for that. Now, another resource that I want to share with you guys here, let me re-log in. It's something called Token Metrics, right? Let me put in my password. Sign in with Google. So this is actually really interesting. If you want like, say you don't have the money to afford like 10 different quants and researchers, like your own little Mark Zuckerberg, this company actually has some of the smartest team members that I've ever seen before. And they've actually been doing a good job. They work with other large crypto channels and influencers, and they finally reached out. Actually, they reached out like a month ago, but then I heard about them from another one of my friends, because the CEO of this company is based out of Montgomery County, which is where I'm from. And I was like, yo, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I've been messing around with this since yesterday, so I don't know fully the entire navigation process of how this works yet, but let me tell you, it's fire from the things that I'm seeing right now. So pretty much you can research any cryptocurrency using this. I'm on like a $300 plan right now, guys. So most people aren't even gonna be able to afford this one. That's why I wanna be able to do more of these live streams where I can give you like in-depth information. So let's, for example, this will give us analytics and data on certain cryptocurrencies. Let's do Bitcoin as an example right here. So, okay, so we're seeing Bitcoin going down. They have a summary of Bitcoin, like the grade scale of how it's looking right now. Now, all the charts are thrown off because we've seen all the support levels getting demolished within the past few days. They'll give you signals of whether we're seeing a bull run. And look at this. Look how well they predicted this one right here. Back in October to where we have right now. This bearish signal, they timed this additional bearish signal that we have, and then we can actually go into the social, like how many Reddit subscribers they have for Bitcoin, the average accounts of Twitter followers. We can look into the developer, inside stats, the market. So this is called token metrics. I have a link for it down below. You can try the trial out too if you'd like. I'm going to be doing, I want to do a full in-depth guide on this, but I'm going to work around with it for at least like a few more days, maybe a week too, before I talk more about it, just because I need to see firsthand the legitimacy of this. But it gives you a lot of crazy good information, price predictions, actual price versus their predicted price history. It'll tell you what they were like predicting on certain specific dates and see what the market price was to see how their data has been doing. They'll give you an idea of the fundamentals, which is actually my favorite part right here. So you can get a fundamental score. Bitcoin, fundamentally, it's solid, even though people are going to complain about the energy and, you know, all of that. Fundamentally, Bitcoin has been solid. Read the white paper, know what we talk about on this channel. There's not much more to say for that. We can look into the token analytics right here, the alpha, the beta, the max drawdown, the turnover rate, the initial token price, the market cap, the circulating supply, the 24-hour trading volume. And then they'll have like their own fundamental summary here. They have their team working on Bitcoin. You have access to their white paper and everything you need to know, their initial screening. So all these cryptocurrencies go through an intensive screening process that they rate them on. So if you look on the screen right here, you guys, you'll see it's scored out of 100 too. So initial screening, the scarcity of the token, the market standing, the development, see how they rate the liquidity, the reputation, the team, the security. So a lot of this is really important when you're trying to make these investments. And this is all research that I do on the back end before creating my top 10 or top 5 crypto picks videos. And it's really nice because if you like to learn more about certain cryptocurrencies, you can do this research for yourself. It takes a lot of time, but if you're a true enthusiast of cryptocurrency and you love knowing what you want to invest in and you're not just relying on me, this is definitely a resource that I recommend you guys checking out. But this is something that I'm going to be integrating more into my own research process. So whenever we do these top 10 crypto picks, my goal is to spend at least 6 to 8 hours just deep work, focus, like going into this, digging through everything I need to know with these cryptocurrencies, and then coming out with the list so we can go into the liquidity, the marketing, like do they have a large community? How much traffic does the website have? It's crazy. Are there public video members of the team? Any question you have, they're going to have this. So token metrics listed in the description of my video for a free trial. You do have to pay a membership price for this, but like I said, I'm gonna see if I can at least get my followers a discount. I believe my plan does come with like a yearly discount, but I'm not 100% sure if there's an additional incentive that I can hook you guys up with. So we have a technology score. I can check out other cryptocurrencies. Like let's check out Matic, one of my favorite ones for the past few weeks. All right, my voice. All right, so Polygon down 21% today, and we'll see that they're going to get an overall grade of poor right now, and that's only because of yesterday's performance, the 1 month. But in reality, you can't just rely on this little graph that we have right here. There's a lot of other metrics that you can take into consideration to see whether this is a crypto for you. Now, you have the technicals, which I don't know if I went into that yet. So let me click right here. Technical analysis, if you're trying to get into it, if you don't really know how, we'll go right here. And they'll actually be giving you an indication on the bullish territory, let you know if it's neutral, the short-term, greater term, the long-term investor grade. And then you scroll down, you'll actually see more in-depth details. So let's go into the 3-month chart. Matic, Polygon, boom. So we're having a little bit of pullback right now, $1.54 from its all-time high of $2.45. Is this a good buying opportunity? Well, you can use other resources to see. The AO, or the Awesome Oscillator, the Commodity Channel Index. There's so many different oscillators that you can use that most people take into consideration. So the exponential moving average, the EMA, the 9, the 20, the 50, 100, the 200-day charts. You take a look into all of this, and I know if you're a new investor, this can be kind of intimidating too. It's not essential, but as you continue to learn, I would say the goal is to understand every one of these metrics so that you become a more well-rounded investor for yourself, and you're not just YOLOing your money into Doge because your coworker told you that he did, right? There's so much more that goes into crypto, and there's a lot of research that can be done outside of just seeing what the white paper and the basic fundamentals are. And it's interesting, it's time consuming, but I'm telling you, this will be worth the investment. You learn more about the protocol, you understand more about the investments you make, and overall, you're literally making money. So instead of working a 9-to-5 job where whatever you do, whatever job you do, if you put that same time into this type of research after that, you could think of yourself making an hourly wage in essence too. You could think of yourself, hey, like, if this allows me to make an extra $5,000 this year and I put in a couple hours, you do the math, you divide, and you realize that there's a lot of opportunity here, and you can begin working for yourself very, very easily. You can eventually quit your job if you wanted to, if you're able to make enough money from these investments. Now, is that something I recommend? Not really, only because it's good to have a primary source of income funding your investments, especially during times like this. Day trading, you're probably going to grow like 20 white hairs on the back of your head. That's pretty much what has happened to me the last year, man. If y'all see me in person, I got these like white, like gray hairs, man. It's like very abnormal. It's stressful. It's not easy. So just make sure that it's not a sprint. You don't have to become an expert in a month, but over time, just keep consuming this content. I'll make sure I break it down as easy as possible for you guys so you can pick up and sponge everything in. It's never a sprint. It's a marathon. I've gone through burnout so many times with my YouTube channel where I really, really understand this. So that's where we're at with it right now. Let me take a look at some of the chats, you guys. Buying the dip. Bye ETH. A lot of altcoins that I'm seeing in the chat right now. Galaxium, yeah, I'm actually keeping an eye out on that one as well. Let's see. All right, so if you guys have any specific questions for me, make sure you drop it down below. And thank you guys for tuning by. We have 2,000 likes on this stream so far. Huge favor if you guys can jump these likes up right now. That would help a lot. That would help this video get pushed out, and hopefully we'll save some other investors from panic selling out of these trades. So we got 2,600 likes, 2,700 likes, 2,800 likes. All right, we're almost at 3,000. Thank you. What do you think of Shiba Inu? Bro, I just don't touch these meme coins. I think if you were to invest like 5 to 10% of your portfolio, you can definitely enter some of these positions, but as soon as the hype goes down, I'm telling you, it's so hard for the hype to return back to these things, especially in the bear direction that we're headed right now. So I would just hold off on the moment. If you are trying to enter like smaller cap projects, look into DeFi platform projects. So I actually have a full list of this. Let me make sure that we covered this. Explain Ethereum 2.0. Okay. I talked about this in like 2 of my videos. So in case you missed that, Ethereum 2.0 is just a 3-layer upgrade that we're getting to the Ethereum network. So right now they've been operating on proof of work concept, so there's proof of work, proof of stake. Proof of work pretty much consumes a lot of electricity. It's not good on a fundamental reason for monopolies being created, because if you have governments like, for example, Iceland, China, they pretty much devout like millions and millions of dollars of resources into some of these projects. And when you get to that level, it's hard for regular people trying to mine these cryptocurrencies to make a profit as well. And on top of that, the network speed gets a little congested, like we've seen within the past year. The gas fees are up right now. And that's why Ethereum, although it's amazing, it's great, the project, I have no complaints about it. There are always improvements that you can make. So kind of like doing a phone upgrade, you know how Apple's going to send you a software upgrade? That happens in the cryptocurrency market, but what happens is people have to vote on it. There needs to go through a process, and the implementation on that is so difficult to actually get through. You don't just download the software update, turn your phone off, have it charging, and then like you're good to go. With cryptocurrencies, especially something as large as Ethereum, it takes almost years, maybe a little sooner than that. That's why Ethereum 2.0, we're done. We're not done. We're done with the first phase of it, on rolling the second phase, and then hopefully by 2022, they can finish the third phase rollout, which will help alleviate a lot of the issues that we're having. So a good alternative to Ethereum is Cardano. That's why people are talking about, hey man, Cardano's a move. Cardano's got a lot planned out. And if you're looking for a hedge, if you're looking for like Internet 3.0, the next Skynet, I don't even want to say that because it can get kind of scary how, like Terminator stuff. But if you're looking for other cryptocurrencies that are the hedge to Ethereum, that's why you got Cardano. That's why you got other platforms. That's why you have so many different options. And we're so early right now in the cryptocurrency space where, first of all, everything's on sale because everyone thinks like crypto is dead and it's not going away in the bull market. We've been on the impression that this bull market is very different from the last. All the historic data points to that. Every initial bull cycle that we've had, it ends up being longer and longer and longer every time. This time is so much different from any other time that we've had. We have the foundation, we have the layer support, we have the net, we have the people, we have the news networks, we have the celebrities, we have the influencers. We have everything right now for this cycle to be what we call the super cycle, the amazing super cycle where we don't get that tremendous like crypto winter that many people are expecting. And the fact that many people are knowing that it's going to happen is another reason why the super cycle may actually last even further. So that's why I just see this entire red market as such a good benefit right now. This is 1, a buying opportunity. 2, it's a good foundation. And then 3, the immune system. What are you talking about, Brian? Immune system? The pandemic? What? So when it comes to the immune system, this is another analogy that the founder of Ethereum liked to use. So with cryptocurrency, when babies are born, I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently it's subjective, but it's not bad for them to mess around in the dirt and to be like, like licking rocks and like touching germy stuff and like licking the cart. This is because people believe that when babies are introduced to more germs and bacteria in the environment, they're going to build a stronger immunity when they grow up, right? If you live your whole life sheltered, like disinfecting everything your whole life, your body doesn't build that immunity. It's almost good to go out and get exposed to these things, go to the gym. I'm not saying lick the barbells and, lick the sweat off the back of people's benches, but I'm saying that you can build an immune system. You can build a tolerance. And that's what we're trying to see with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is still a little baby. It's a little Jack from The Incredibles. And we're trying to be like, yo, it needs to see these tweets. We need to have Elon Musk pulling that FUD, and we need to have China saying this and that, because at a certain point, this is our resilience. This is our quote unquote vaccine. This is what's going to keep us from getting sick in the future, right? So I see everything as a good thing. I see all this FUD and negativity in the beginning stages as support for us right now, because the more negativity we get right now, the more the price fluctuates, the more of a buying opportunity we get. And nothing has changed with these cryptos. No scandal, nothing. All right. Governments cannot regulate this. We've seen them do this before. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm from Korea, definitely from the north, definitely not from the south. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like some people would take that seriously. If I was from the north, I wouldn't be here. Right now, what we're seeing is other institutions in other countries like Korea banning crypto. Is it working? No. People get around it. People use a VPN. People get around it, right? We had India trying to ban this too. Are people from India still not using crypto? Like, we're going to hear this, because what you have to realize is when we have different adaptations in the crypto market continuing to grow, let me breathe for a second. Like the DeFi space, it's going to put a lot of these companies and a lot of these institutions either out of business or really hurting in their pockets. So an interesting fact that we have, DeFi right now is only 2% of the market of investment banks. 2%. So the actual, so investment banks, I believe it's anywhere from what, 2 trillion, 3 trillion. Someone don't quote me on this. Someone find the statistics, but we are 2% right now of the investment banks. And we've only been around for, I would say this has been like truly the one incredible year. The question is, do you think the DeFi space is going to go back down to 1% or 0.5%? Maybe, but is there more upside if the DeFi space goes from 2 to 5 to 10%? I think so. I really think so. And that's why I've been trying to say, if we have another altcoin season, which is very, very likely, the next area of just explosion, I believe, is going to come from decentralized finance. That's going to be popping Okay. So Brian, what are the best DeFi products? What you got for us, man? Okay, so SushiSwap is one of them. They've been trading sideways. I'm seeing a good buying opportunity. Chainlink is more of the smart contract Oracle scene. They're not fully DeFi, but they do have their place in it. I see that as another good buying opportunity. Aave, AAVE, it's another crypto that we've talked a lot about in our videos too. I feel like that's another good one. If you guys are looking for like super undervalued, like high risk, low altcoin caps, put this on your list, Perp and Alpha. Those are just two that I'm also looking at right now. Not financial advice, but I'm going to give you a little place to start right now because there is opportunity. If you have $100 and you hold this for maybe a year or two, don't be surprised if that ends up being $1,000 or even $10,000. I know it sounds crazy, but there are people making a lot of money in this market right now, and we're not anywhere near the top. People think we're in the top because we're in such early stages. I want to do like a 5 to 10 year projection, pulling this out and realizing like, dude, people who have been watching these live streams in 2021 are going to be literally the Gandalfs or like the wizards in 2030. So if y'all are in here, like, welcome, y'all are doing good stuff. Y'all are finding the information and just doing everything you got to do, right? So that's what we got, y'all. 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing another Inner Circle drop. So if you guys are panic selling, if you guys have FOMO, if you guys want to keep up to date with my personal portfolio, my buy, my watch orders, and have these private live stream calls, we did a Zoom call the first week. We do Discord calls where I just talk to y'all. And we're going to have special members-only merch for that as well, and a ton of other promotions going on. And anytime I get a super special discount code or I'm doing a giveaway that like Ledger said, yo, Brian, we'll hook you, your subscribers up with like a couple ledgers. I'm supposed to do a video for them. I got to do that video soon. I'm going to be posting it to my Inner Circle members first because that's really the tribe. So we're going to be opening that up 10:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight. It did sell out almost like 5-10 minutes in. The last time I did a drop, or 2 or 3 times ago, it sold down in 2 minutes. So make sure you set a timer for that. And if it does sell out like crazy again, we will open up more spots in June. So Patreon charges at the end of the month. I don't want people to join, like on the 31st or the 30th, have the membership and then get charged immediately for that. So I'm trying to open up more spots on the 1st of, I believe, June, right? I think I'll open up like a ton more spots then. But you do not get charged as soon as you sign up. You can actually cancel and you'll still just enter. You pay $0, which is amazing. So I could have set up the check mark as soon as you join. You pay an additional fee. We don't need none of that out here. We don't need people to pay that type of money, especially in a bear market like this. I want to make sure that your investment is an entire, just complete ROI back to you. And if you are struggling with funds, do not freaking join my group. I don't know how many times I have to say this. If you're going through tough financial times, please do not join. I have enough free content on my YouTube channel. I'm doing these live streams right here just to help you guys out. The Inner Circle is not an essential for anyone. You do not have to be a part of it. Ignore it if you think like you don't want to invest in it. It's completely okay. Do not worry about it. Now, other than that, you guys, I have some sick videos lined up. I do have my top crypto picks video that I'm still working on right now. Let me make sure I go through everything on this list. Thank you again to Crypto.com for always reaching out to your boy and trying to get things set up. I know they got a booth at Bitcoin 2021, so hopefully maybe they'll let me hang around their booth. Maybe we can set something up there. I'll post it on my Instagram and Twitter if you guys follow me there. And what else we got? New growth is going to happen in the crypto market. If we're seeing this as the bottom, this may be the last time we see 20, 30, whatever K we're seeing right now. And it could be a huge return back up to the upside. Great time. Okay. So it's a great time to rebalance your portfolio as well in terms of buys. So if you're holding on to positions because you're in the red, always make sure to consider not just having a crypto watch list, but also having a crypto exit list. So what this means is if you're holding certain positions and you're very over leveraged in certain coins, it's always good to diversify and rebalance that portfolio. I want to make a full video on it. I feel like it's tough because everyone has such like a custom profile. So what I want to do instead is inside of my Inner Circle for the most active members, I'm going to be doing like one-on-one consultation calls, like 30 minutes. I'll go over your entire portfolio and let you know exactly which sectors you should have lined up. But, at a mass scale, it's very difficult to do that. But rebalance your portfolio. We have a tab in our Inner Circle group where people share their own portfolios and which diversification you have. For me, it's easy to be like, all right, this is like check mark. Like I like what I'm seeing right there, or an X, like maybe that's not a good one. But if you're watching this video and you're like 100% Bitcoin, you may want to consider rebalancing that once we get out of this bull cycle, or just transfer your money from Bitcoin to other cryptocurrencies, which is very easy to do as well. Security is another big thing. We got to talk about that. Ledger, that's the company that I talked about a few times. Check out the link down below in the description. It's a cold storage wallet. Give me 1 sec. Let me get my joint. They always send me a free, like a couple to use and test out. This is for the video that I was going to make. So this is the Ledger Nano X. It's their higher tier one. I recommend getting the X over the S. I have 2 S's right here, which I'll be giving away one as well. I opened this, so I don't want to give it away just because of like liability or something happens. I just don't want that on me. So I'm going to give away one of these that are packaged. And it's impossible to get right now because the wait time is like 6 to 8 weeks. It's stupid crazy. So the Ledger Nano S and the X, I say get the X over the S. If you're going to be holding, what the heck was that, B Jungie? If you're going to be holding thousands of dollars, which could be end up like $100,000 in like 5 years, might as well get the more expensive version. I have the S. It is kind of janky. I shouldn't be saying that because, you know, like they're sending me free stuff, but I'll be honest to my people. This feels like an old man. This feels like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime. It's just 2 different feelings. So it has Bluetooth. You can connect it to your phone, and cold storage is very important because you own your own keys. If you are responsible and you aren't going to lose your seed phrase, this is definitely like what you want to consider. So there are other companies like Trezos, and like, dude, I'm telling you, there's like 15, 20 other companies that have sent me like different wallets, but I only choose Ledger because they're reliable. Their software, I use it for my MacBook. It's been awesome, A1. But there are other companies that you can check out that are probably not sold out. I just can't vouch for them. So if they ever like get, I don't know, some type of data leak or something, that's going to be on your DD. Now, all right, guys. So that is pretty much today's live stream. I appreciate y'all from tuning by. Al says, "Where is Lambo, dude?" That is I don't even know, man. So the Lambo is going to be coming. Should I say it? Like, should we make a deal if we actually go ahead and if Bitcoin hits our price target for this year? Man, I don't know. Would I get a Lambo? Would y'all get a Lambo? It's a good question, man. I've been taking a look at it. I've been looking at some Aventadors and some Huracans, but it's definitely a commitment to make. I feel like the R8 is definitely a much better value, but Lambo is a Lambo. You know, you can't beat that. You just can't beat the name that you got with that. So that's what it is right there, guys. What color would I get? I like all black. I really like Sandstorm, which is like a color that a wrapping company has, like 3M or Innosatech. I do love Miami blue too. What else? My favorite color is actually ceramic gray. That's the color of my Toyota, my truck, my Tacoma. So that's one of my favorite colors. But, you know, I won't be picky. You know, if they got like a color that I wasn't expecting, like Dogwater Dookie Brown, I'm going to take that because a Lambo's a Lambo, right? We'll see what happens this year. We'll see what happens. If I do that, I'll do like a full vlog. I'll do a day in the life. That'll be crazy. I just can't see myself doing that because there are other priorities I have in life, like not renting my apartment anymore. This morning, they were mowing the lawn, so I wasn't even sure if I could record a video today. Yeah, I got to stop renting, folks. And I got to make sure that my parents are taken care of before I'm like driving like 100 miles an hour on the interstate in my county. So we'll see what happens, you guys. Got a lot of stuff lined up, but I appreciate all of y'all for tuning by this live stream. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel if you have not yet already. Make sure you guys like this video if you guys have not yet already. Stay strong. A lot of opportunity to be made. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I don't know if I'll make a video tomorrow. I want to take the next 2 days off and work on some back-end projects before Bitcoin 2021. But I'm trying to do these consistent uploads for y'all. I'm having fun too. So yeah, we'll do that. Thank you all so much again for tuning by. I love every single one of y'all. Just follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, Inner Circle drop. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Love y'all. Take care. I love y'all. Take care. Have a great day, guys. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.